Welcome to our YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to our channel and share this video with everyone you know. Hi, John. Welcome to our general practice. My name is Dr. Smith, and I will be taking care of you. I read from my notes that your team coach brought you here today. Could you tell me what happened?
Sure, doctor. I was warming up during basketball practice when all of a sudden I got this strong pain in my left knee to the point that I couldn't walk.
I'm really sorry you're going through that, John. Would you mind if I asked you some more questions about your injury?
Not at all.
Thanks, John. Is it the first time you felt this pain in your left knee?
No, it has happened before. But when it happened, it didn't used to hurt as much as it does now.
I understand. When did it happen for the first time?
About 3 months ago.
Were you doing the same activity when it happened?
Yes, I was warming up at the basketball practice.
I see. What did you do the first time you felt this pain?
I stopped walking for about 20 minutes. Then the pain kind of disappeared, so I went back to practice.
Got it. Would you mind if I examined your left knee?
No problem. Go ahead.
Thank you, John. Based on your symptoms and in my examination, I can conclude that you have a meniscus tear. The meniscus is a C-shaped piece of cartilage that acts as a cushion between the shin bone and thigh bone. Each knee has 2 menisci. Also referred to as a cartilage tear, a meniscus tear can occur as a result of a forceful twist or rotation of the knee. Is it clear so far?
Yes, it is, doctor. Is there any way we can treat it?
Sure thing. We are going to start with an immediate treatment called RICER. RICER stands for Rest and Protect the Injured or Sore Area. Ice or a cold pack used as soon as possible. Compression or wrapping the injured or sore area with an elastic bandage. Elevation of the injured or sore area. Referral to a physiotherapist. Do you have any questions so far?
Yes, would it be possible to take some painkillers?
In this case, pain medication is not effective on its own. You might take nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory medications such as ibuprofen and naproxen, which can help to reduce inflammation and pain caused by a meniscus tear. However, dealing with the pain is only part of the process. You actually need to rest in order to allow your meniscus to heal.
And why do I need to see a physiotherapist?
That's a great question, John. The physiotherapist will provide you with an appropriate exercise plan. He will create a recovery strategy, and he will also guide you through more specific treatments that will make sure you can recover completely.
Is there any chance I could start this regimen that you've mentioned and the physiotherapy sessions next week? I have a very important game this weekend, and I don't want to miss it.
I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, John, but unfortunately, you will not be able to play this weekend. Actually, you won't be able to play at all for several weeks. You must start your RICER regimen right away. Delaying this treatment, and even worse, practicing sports before healing completely, will only make your meniscus tear worse. It might lead even to a point where you might never be able to play basketball again. If you ignore my advice and try to play this weekend, it might be the end of your career as a basketball player. Is it something that you would like to see?
No, doctor, not at all.
I'm glad to hear that. Then, let's start the RICER regimen right away so we can avoid further damage to your knee. You will start with the rest, ice, compress, and elevation today. Your first session with the physiotherapist will be 7 days from today. During that session, he will talk to you about the amount of exercise that can be done in order to guarantee a full recovery of your meniscus. Is there anything else you would like to ask me?
No, that would be all, doctor.
Great. Your appointment with the physiotherapist is already booked for next week. I would also like to see you in 2 weeks to check on how your recovery process is going. If you need anything, here is my phone number. Feel free to call me anytime.
This is the end of the speaking role play. Thank you very much for watching our video. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this video with all your friends and co-workers. Have a great day, and I'll see you in our next video.